Good morning, welcome to Landscapes for Better Living. I'm Jay Archer of Green Jay Landscaping, and here we are at our first year landscape in the fall. So this landscape was planted entirely in the spring. The client's main interest was not seeing the adjacent road in the house. So while they had an existing single row of Arborvitae, they were struggling. They were planted 4 or 5 years ago, they didn't grow. So we had to do a little soil research and excavation. Once we dug up a couple of the Arborvitae, we found the common mistakes in planting. Number one, that they were planted in extremely poor soil. And number two, they were planted in some cases too high, too low, and with the burlap wrapped around them, and the string strangling them. It's not the appropriate way to plant. Which means that it also makes me suspicious, leads me to believe that they didn't fertilize them when they planted them to get them started, which is very important and critical. Before they developed this community of homes, there must have been a farm here. And in the farm, what they typically did is they'd use dead sand for a septic or a drainage system or so forth. Dead sand is sterile, that's why it's called dead. It doesn't really harbor microbial life. It's no good, no bueno for growing plants. Okay, so we removed all the soil along the existing row. We brought in a compost topsoil mix of structural soil, elevated it onto a berm so we would ensure proper drainage. We used Stone Barns compost and Organic Mechanics biochar mix. Then we used roots, mycorrhizal roots M, to inoculate the plants, because these plants are fungally dominant. All woody plants are fungally dominant. The lawn is bacterially dominant. What we did here is we designed and planted a rose garden that also features Annabelle hydrangea. So we have pink roses and white Bonica roses, shrub roses, and we have native Annabelle hydrangea out here. And at the end of the year, what we're doing is we're just simply pruning the roses a little bit, cleaning them up, preparing for winter, taking the spent flowers off. This is a rather traditionally, aesthetically maintained landscape, even though it's completely natural, organic in that sense. We're giving the appearance of a rather manicured landscape, even though it still conforms to all organic, natural landscapes for better living and healthy yard principles. We've been mulching leaves in the lawn throughout the year, so we put back a lot of organic matter. We did a chemistry test, a Rutgers soil test here in this case, so we know that from preparing the soil and everything, we got good organic matter. All our nutrient and pH is in a good place. By doubling these layers of Arborvitae, we were able to make a consistent screen that is basically visually impenetrable. But we staggered them to give them enough light and enough air circulation so we don't create air stagnation. Very important for respiratory health. So we need to be concerned about our landscape environments is high humidity, lack of air circulation, and inversion of the atmosphere in July and August, in particular when the humidity is 90% and it's 90 degrees. This is not conducive to optimum human health. So anything we can do in the landscape to improve that is what we are mandated by policy to do. But in this case, we guaranteed the ultimate performance of the entire landscape in the ecological, 100% pesticide-free organic method that we promote. So there's a great example of the Rye Healthy Yards program here. If you like what you've seen, check out our website, greenjaylandscaping.com.